friends, hi guys, welcome to Shiko Hope TV USA. My name is Shiko Hope TV, and this is where we say don't give up, never lose hope, keep hope alive, cause inawezekana and itnawezekana. So guys, today I'm back with another amazing video. Before we go right into the video, guys, if you are new here, welcome to this channel. This is where you belong. Sit down and watch this video to the end and watch the other videos, because we have so many videos in this channel that we enlighten you, we inspire you, we share a lot of information here. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. I say this is your home and this is where you belong. Comment below if you have any question. Let's interact in the comment section and I will heart your comment. Guys, I'm back. I'm back with a nice information, a good information, by the way. This is due to public demand. Guys, I did a video last week. Yes, a video that I did unboxing my package from AMG Realtors. That is the title of that video. And you people from diaspora everywhere, Australia, UK, Canada, here in America, people in Qatar, people in Saudi, people everywhere, guys, you rushed into my inbox, emails, everything, telling me, Shiko, I want to know how you did this. I want to know how it is done. I want to know, how did you go about this, Shiko? How did you go about this? How did you trust this company this way? It is looking like it is genuine. It is like it is transparent. And I'm like, yes, I took a leap of faith and I decided, let me do this. Guys, let me tell you how it happens and how the process was. Okay, guys, I'm here because you are a lot of people, emails in my inbox. I can't answer everyone. I did this. I have decided to do this video because it will reach more people other than writing to everybody on my Facebook Messenger, everywhere. It is, you are too many guys, you want to know this information, and I'm right here. I'm right here to share this information with you. Now sit down and listen. Investing with AMG. That is the title of this topic, or of this video. In how I invested with AMG, or how did I came to know about them. Now I follow Monica Kagoni, and that is where I first saw the adverts. AMG, we are selling this plot, they are going for this amount of money, and I'm like, oh, I'm tempted. I think I can go with that, but you know, for the fear of the unknown, you are like, you become skeptical. I became skeptical at first, and as I watch Monica's videos, I'm like, this is another place. So they sold the other one, now they are selling this other place. And I'm like, guys, these people are selling. Who are these people who are buying? They are people just like me. And I'm like, what if, you know, the fear of the unknown. I continue watching Monica, and I see they are selling in Nanyuki, they are selling in Nakuru, they went back to Malindi, they came back to Nakuru again, and I'm like, guys, these people are selling like, who are these people who are buying? Then I watched Monica Kagoni's video when she was interviewing the CEO of AMG. I watched that video and I was like, let me rewatch this video. This guy looks genuine. This guy knows our fate, because he has lived in America and he looks genuine. You know, there is that connection or conviction you have. And you're like, oh, this guy looks genuine. That's why, you know, after listening or watching that video, now I developed some trust. I decided, let me take this step of faith after that interview, and I was like, gosh, there is something in this guy. Let me take a leap of faith. Let me do this. Let me try. And I'm like, okay. I inboxed Martin because they have a number there. I inboxed Martin and he took so long to respond. You know, when you are when you want something, you are like, maybe in Kenya they are sleeping. Maybe when he wakes up, he will get back to me. And I was like, no, no, no. Now, when Monica was showing about the land, and people were commenting on the comment section at Monica's YouTube channel, so Monica was giving, people were complaining like, Martin does not pick calls. So I was like, Monica, no, AMG Realtors commented now that you can use the other phone, the other contact. Now I used the other contact. I picked the other contact now from the comments, where the AMG Realtors themselves commented that you can now use our other number. That is what I did. I picked now the other number. I WhatsApped and I texted, I'm Franny. I watched this from Monica and I'm interested. And it was at night back in Kenya. So in the morning, when they woke up, I got a reply. And I was like, and they were like, oh, thank you for contacting AMG Realtors. Our sales representative will get back to you. And immediately, I received a call. Very nice lady. Hey, how's it going? And I was like, hey, I'm Teresa. I want this and this and this. And the process began. Now, let me tell you the process. Let me take you step by step of how I did this. First of all, I decided, let me take this leap of faith. I don't want to involve anybody. I don't want to involve a relative. I don't want to involve a friend. Let me deal one-on-one with this company. I feel that conviction. Go for it. It was not, guys, I was listening to my inner sense and I was like, is this taking risk or is it a leap of faith? There are two things. These are two different things. Taking risk and taking a leap of faith. So I was going more on to the side of taking a leap of faith. And that's what I did. I took the leap of faith. And I decided, let me do this. Once that lady contacted me and we started the process, she asked me, hey, what is the name? Your official name? Okay. And I was like, oh, I just watched this one from Monica's side. And I was like, I'm interested in this particular land. And she was like, oh, okay, let me send you a map. And I will explain to you what the map is. What the map is showing. So she was like, the dotted plots they are already bought. The ones that are not dotted, they are the ones that are available. So she was like, which one do you like? That map is so well described. You can see the road, you can see the center, you can see everywhere. So you just choose you choose your plot that you want. So you select and you are like, okay, let's go ahead. Now, let me say this. They got back to me through a phone call. Yes, they called me, very polite and courteous. Yes, you feel good talking with that lady. She is the best. She a very knowledgeable salesperson. She knows everything. The questions that I had, she answered me exactly what I wanted to hear. And I asked her everything and she was so good. She explained everything very well. So, after they sent a map, I selected the plot that I want and asked them if they are, and I asked them if I can send someone to go and view the plot for me before I start making any plan or any payment. And they were okay with that. So I went ahead and she told me now, this is the amount of money that plot is going to, that plot is costing. And of course it is the same price that I saw on the Monica's channel. So there is nothing more that is added from what you see on the videos. So she was like, yeah, this is the amount of money, and it includes the title, the transfer cost, everything. When you pay this amount of money, you are not going to pay anything after this. So I was like, oh, this sounds good. So after I was satisfied with the plot, I went ahead. Now, you requirement, there are some requirements that they require from you. Of course, land is not a piece of bread, so you can't just go and give money and get there. So there's some requirement that they require from you who is investing with them. Now, these are the requirements that they asked from me. They asked for my ID or my passport. Yes, that one is needed, and they asked for my KRA pin. That one is, this is transaction, so you need that. And also this one, like everyone has it, an email address, because that is where you are going to do your transactions, sending documents and everything. So that is it. Those three requirements, those three things: your ID, it can be a Kenyan ID or a passport, whatever you have, your KRA pin, and an email address. Very, very easy, very, very simple things, or simple requirements that you are supposed to have when you want to invest with AMG Realtors. Now, after you submit those documents, of course you have to start paying. It is not a must that you pay everything at once. You can do pole. You just link with them and they will give you or guide you how to go about the payments. Now, I made my first payment. I was so determined, guys. I was so determined to own a plot, So I went ahead and I made my payment. The payment you can make through Western Union, you can send through M-Pesa, you can send through SendWave, and there is that number that they give you. And then let me tell you guys, the number that they give you, it is the same number. It is the same number that reads the initials of AMG. Andro Modege Tau, So the name that you are going to write or on the payment plan or whatever you are doing, it will read Andrew Mudhekta. So you are so sure that your money is not you are not losing your money anyway. So I did my first payment, and immediately the money on my SendWave, it reads money delivered. 5 minutes later, I got my receipt. Hey, you have paid this amount of money. This is the amount of money that you are remaining. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. So I made my first payment and I got my receipt. Very transparent. Now, before I did that, you had to sign some documents. This is land you are buying. Before I had to send some document, the transfer. Let me try to read them here, because these things are new to me. These things are new to me. So they sent me an email with a sales agreement. I signed. I emailed back. Then I said I sent passport. What is it? Yes, I said passport. Yes, passport photos, and everything you are doing on email. We communicate on phone, WhatsApp, and everything. Then the transaction, we do them, and it is as easy as that. It is as easy as that. Now, the receipt, next time when you make another payment, another receipt showing the money that you have paid so far and the money that you are remaining. So it is as simple as that. Now, after the last payment, after I made the last payment, that's when now I was like, oh, Teresia, you are done with the payment. you are done with the payment. So now what we need is some passport photos, and you sign some other documents now, you sign some other documents to show that now you have agreed this land is yours, blah, 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 blah. Now for the processing of the title. Guys, listen and listen good. Once I did my last payment, I remember very well, that sales lady, she contacted me and she was like, Teresia, now we are working on the title. Can you send this? Can you send a passport photo? Can you send something? There's something that she asked me, then I sent. Not money. Money I have done. I'm good with the money. So she was asking for some other documents. I signed and I was good to go. Now, title processed, and in less than, she told me, now we are processing the title. See, mark this date. 60 days from now, you'll be having your title dates with you. And I was like, really? That's what I normally hear when I hear the advertisement on YouTube. Let me sit down and wait and see if it is true or if it is not true. And she told me, if you don't get your title deed in 60 days, we will refund your money, total amount. And I was like, I don't want my money back. I want the land. But she told me everything will be okay. So after now we are done, she was like, now wait for the title. I asked her, now what next? She was like, you are good, now wait for the title deeds. I waited for the first week. She told me 2 months. 60 days is like 2 months. So I was not in a hurry to get anything or to hear anything from her. After 2 weeks, she sent me a PDF of my title deeds. They were ready. And I was like, really? How fast? And she was like, yeah, those are your properties. Now you have them in soft copy. And now I'm working to ship them with the DHL. I will ship them on this particular day next week. And I was like, what? I just finished payment last week. Now the title deeds are ready? How fast? And they were like, yeah, we value you. In AMG, we value you. And I was like, wow, let me wait now for them to arrive. She told me I will send them on this particular day next week. And okay, I was just here seated. So I got I waited for she told me she will ship them, she will mail them on a Wednesday. Now I was like, okay, from Kenya to America, it's far. Maybe they will arrive in 3 weeks or 1 month, because I was looking at 60 days that she said earlier. So I was like, oh, maybe it will take like 1 month, 2 weeks. Now, on Wednesday, that's when the day she told me she will mail them. I just relaxed because I was waiting for the title deeds for like 2 weeks time to come. Now, 1 week later, I got a notification that your package is on the way. It will be arriving anytime. And I was like, what? My package with DHL? Okay. The notification was like, your package from AMG Realtors is with the DHL. Now the notification was from DHL. Your package is on the way from AMG Realtors is on the way. It will be arriving anytime that particular day. So that particular day, I was just sitting here waiting for a knock on the door to hear, because I was like, my package is coming today. Guy, remember, the shipping took like 1 week. All the way from Kenya to here, just 1 week. It was so fast. The process is so transparent. You feel satisfied, you go ahead with the payment, you go ahead with everything, and when you finish the payment, now you get your title deeds. And they deliver with DHL. They mail them and they bring them into your door. And guys, listen here. DHL is so reliable. They rang my doorbell, right? I remember when I was doing that video, I was waiting because I could see them. They were like, we are going to arrive at this particular time. That is how it works. So I was at home. So they rang my bell and they can't leave it there. I had to tell them, I'm at home, I'm here, just leave them. You know, because of COVID and everything, we don't just go to the door. So I had to tell them, I'm here, just leave them at the door. They could not leave it at the door if there was no anybody in the house. So I told them, I'm here, just drop them there. Drop that package there. And that's what they did. If I was not at home, I could have organized with them to reschedule another day when they will be delivering again for me to receive it here at home. They can't leave it at the door when there is nobody in the house. So I just told them, I'm here, guys, just leave it at the door. And that's what we did. And that's when I did that video. So you communicate everything, the delivery and everything is, the process is so transparent. The process is so good. The process is so easy. So long as you meet the requirements and you have the money, you make money, you can pay cash, you can pay pole. You just link with them and you get what you want. You can invest with AMG. I highly recommend them because I am one of them now. I am associated with them. I feel so proud now I am an investor. Yes, right now you are looking at an investor. I feel so proud, guys. AMG is the real deal. I highly recommend them. 100%. Yes, and I'm looking forward to invest more with them because that was just a start. You know, when you are starting with something, you start with something small. But when you develop a relationship and then you feel trust, you develop trust with them and you feel good. Guys, there are so many people. When you are commenting below on my other video, I saw I'm not alone. So many people in the diaspora, they are investing with AMG. If you have not watched that video, please go back to that video and read the comments. Watch the video as you read the comments. So many people are investing with AMG. I'm not the first one. So many people in the diaspora, they commented below and they were like, Shiko, me too. I invest with AMG and I'm so proud. I'm so proud to be involved with AMG. They are the real deal. They are the answer to our cries, people in diaspora. You know, I highly recommend AMG anytime. AMG Realtors anytime. So guys, I hope I have answered your questions because this one I have done due to public demand. I know you are going to flow there to buy land with AMG Realtors. They are the real deal. Please, when you go there, please just say that you show a video, you saw a video from Shiko Hope, because I know I have answered your question. Guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Join me, become one of us, okay? Let's invest with AMG Realtors any day, anytime. I hope I have done that. I hope I have given you enough information, and you will contact them and they will guide you on how to go about things. That was my experience with AMG Realtors. Until next time, guys, bye bye guys.